taking in breath for itself. And you perhaps haven't given note to this, but actually you have two levels of breathing. In fact, you have more than that. But there are two conscious levels of breathing. One level is through your nose. The other level is through your mouth. When you breathe through your mouth, it's actually breathing through the throat. When you're asleep, the level of breathing changes, especially when you get into deep sleep. It changes from the nostril to the throat. You're not breathing no more from the nostril, through the level of the nostril. Your breathing is coming from the throat. You're pulling the air in from your throat. Whereas normal breathing, you're pulling it in through here, the nostril. Taking it in through the nostril. That's why when people are sleeping real deep, especially hard sleepers, often the mouth fly open. And they begin to breathe with their mouth. The mouth is taking it in. They are really in a deep sleep. They're sleeping deep. Breathing in through the mouth. So the mouth is a deeper level of breathing. And the throat, the deeper level of breathing. You see? When you come out in the atmosphere separate from your mother, you begin to breathe through your nose. Right? Yes. This is the most advanced level of breathing. In order to understand this, God says, in the Bible that is, and he breathed into the man, nostril, the breath from his own nostril. Breathe into the man the breath of his own nostril. Which shows that the nostril is a symbol representing a higher level of conscience. A higher level of conscience. Oh, look, when the baby comes, it's not breathing through the cord, the navel cord, and eating through from the placenta, and sleeping on the water bed, the comfortable bed of the environment it was once in. It makes an exodus. And when it exodus, it takes on more responsibility. It's breathing with its own lungs for itself. It feels the hunger directly now. It has to cry and say, I want food. It has to make an effort to swallow, where before it was fed through its system, no effort. The food came right into its system. No effort. Food, water, and air came into its system. No effort. The little heart was beating to build up muscle strength. Right? Then the baby comes and the shock of the air, the environment, make it start breathing. It doesn't do this without some shock. They have a silly notion now coming into the nursery, into the what they call the baby hospital, delivery room, from crazy psychiatrists. But a baby should come in with no shock. There should be absolutely no shock. So they play little light, sweet music to the mother before the baby is born. And as the baby come out hearing this little light, melodious music, heavenly music. And they try to make it pain-free. And they don't slap the baby to make it cry. They don't have to do that, because actually the environment itself is enough shock. And when the baby needs air, it's going to do it itself. But it should be natural. The baby should do it with some force. Because that force, that struggle, that first jerk for life tells that baby it's going to be a jerk and a struggle all the way. And if life is not prepared for that, it comes here weak, flimsy, soft, sissy, pussy. Yes. That's what we mean. When we say pussy, we mean it's soft, flimsy, can't stand up. We want to build up leadership for ourselves. We want to exodus from dependency on this society for everything. We want to exodus from that. And I think the lesson in life and in nature will stick on our minds and will help us do what we must do. Dear beloved brothers and sisters, we don't want to always be dependent upon our instinctive forces for survival. The human being has been given the best instinctive life. But that instinctive life urges us on and on for higher development. It urges us to come into enlightenment, science, and understanding of life in the world so that we can live a fuller and more human life. We want to stop depending on just the water of human spiritual instincts, the blood of the instinctive appetite. We want to take on the spirituality of enlightenment. The social appetites of an enlightened society. We want to become rational in our religion as much as possible. We want to know what is the rational basis. In the nature, there is revealed the rational basis. And God has sent great prophets to us to show us that in the natural design of your life, how you evolve as a creature of instinct to a creature of enlightenment, that there are signs that when you read them, you find logical or rational basis for the life that God wants us to come into. So we have to teach the people and educate the people, all of them, so that they will see that the moral teaching we give is not just spiritual, it's rational, it's logical. That the noble aspirations that we call you all to come to and to give your support to are not just